Let the wind change directions a bit and watch as their screams turn into whispers. That is a quote from a book I like that I mentioned in a previous video. And it was talking about, at the time, these acts of revolt among students in a university. They only acted out when there wasn't much pressure on them. And then the school applied pressure onto them. They said, "We'll kick you out from the school." And they immediately stopped. Suddenly, what they were fighting for wasn't worth it anymore, because their degrees were more important with itself. That is exactly what could happen with us. People, when they join our revolution, they will join without resistance. Us now speaking out against it, we're taking risks to speak out against the system. We are taking risks, not jail time risks, but this is forever on our digital footprint. Excuse me. I recently woke up. It's a strange expression. Anyway, we are taking risks because this will be on a digital footprint, and no one will want to hire us in the future. So we won't be able to support ourselves in the future. To me, that sounds kind of like a dream. Yeah, that does sound like a dream. You're locked in a room. On one end is a slide, and on the other end is a door that leads to stairs that walk down. They say, "Okay, you got to get out. You got to take the slide out." And then everybody, they just take the stairs because they don't know what's in the slide. Somebody comes and they're like, "Buddy, we saw what you just did. We're going to have to close down the stairs." So they take all these wood planks and they put it on as if I'm inside like a zombie apocalypse. So they got to block the rest of the world from what's ever inside of this house, this building. So now my only choice is to work up the courage to jump down the slide. That's the case for us, but it won't be the case for many. People will be getting in when it's no longer contrarian, when people around them are with it. They feel they're contrarian, so that contributes to that sense of rebellion that we all have in us. But it really isn't enough because they're just joining the bandwagon. Us right now, the forefront, the leaders of this generation, yeah, we're taking risks. We're taking big risks. We are the contrarians. It's good we'll have them in the future, but let the wind change directions a little bit and watch as their cries turn into whispers. I said it wrong in the first 5 seconds. I said screams. Watch as their cries turn into whispers. They'll start whispering. They'll drop out. They'll leave us alone. That's crazy, right? Because we start this revolution, and we take the biggest risks. And when it gets, it's an investment. You take the biggest risks at the beginning, but at the end, you enjoy all of these luxuries that you eventually end up making. You live in abundance, but in this case, far off. You take the risk at the beginning, and the risk only gets heightened. Sure, there's a sense of cushion because there are more people with you, but at any moment something could happen, and boom, everybody leaves you. And now you, my friend, you have the gun pointed at you. You have all the pressure on you. This is just a simple warning for my 2 viewers that 90% of you or us will switch up if the right pressure is made on us. Peace.